Oh god, way too bright. Hold on. Radio check, radio check. Yeah, no, it's way too bright. I think that's way better. Yep. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, we'll see through the stream. Can you guys hear me? Radio check. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. I just woke up. Good morning. You join me, Ryan, from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel in the stream for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The race, finally, it's here after 4 sessions of qualifying, sprint race. We finally made it to the main event here at Baku, Azerbaijan. Yeah, so this is finally going to be it. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes, and yeah, it's good to have you all here. How are you guys? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the best lighting is. I think that's pretty solid for now, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that because the sun's just coming out. And when the sun comes out, I think I will be too dark here with the lights as I have them set up. So let me know, guys, if in the middle of the race I'm suddenly like black. So I will fix that right away. I'm great, says Commander Lewis Skipperton. Good to hear. I have become a low-key Aston fan, says Amateur Joe's World in Miniatures. Oh, well, welcome aboard. I would be a Red Bull fanboy, except Max and Horner are so hard to like. Yeah, they are pretty particular characters, let's say. Getting error ER9004 on an F1 TV Pro. Damn, try doing Shift F5 to clear the cache. And then if that persists, maybe try another browser. I'm watching with F1 TV and it's fine. Who else is using VPN to watch? LOL, says Finley Finn. I don't have a VPN. Me neither. Molly, me neither. Greetings from Brazil. Hola, Luis. I'm a Yuki, Albon, and K-Mac fan. Yeah. Oh, I have an honest question for you, Kevin Magnussen fans. Honestly, you can answer. This is not like a trigger or anything. What do you think of the gap in performance between Nico and Kevin this season so far? I find it really interesting. So leave your answers there in the chat and I will read them. You don't need a VPN to watch if you know where to look. Exactly. Yeah, shift F5, and if it doesn't work out, F4. Yep. My heart's in my mouth. I reckon a lot's gonna happen in today's races, Paula. Yeah, looks to be a promising one. This one. I'm sorry, I'm playing with my beard. I always tend to do that when I think I'm not being watched. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one, and the strategies are all messed up as well. So you guys, if you guys don't know, the strategies for this race are a one-stop planned from mediums to hards or from hards to mediums, but they're all estimates. They're trying to, I mean, the circuit has more degradation than everyone expected. So that's good for some teams, bad for other teams. But yeah, they're banking and gambling for a one-stop, and yeah, seeing what the hell's gonna happen during the race. Greens from Germany. Love your race. I love your racing statistics. Thank you. Thank you, De Coco, for watching. The gap in performance between Leclerc and Sainz is more worrying. Yeah, but I want to talk about the gap between Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg. To be honest, it's bad. Oh god, I thought I was listening to like voices in my head, but it was just like the echo from the Formula One paddock. My god. I think the gap is only been in qualifying. Overall, Kevin seems to have a small edge in race pace, but Nico took a big opportunity in Australia. This Roman Carp. Okay. Okay. Um that's interesting. I mean, I thought it was pretty unanimous that Nico had an advantage, a pace advantage in the race as well, but apparently it's not. Well, good to know. Good to know. If anyone else wants to chip in, with their opinions, I'll happily read them. Hulk and Ocon start from the pits. Yeah, unfortunately, Nico's gonna be starting from the pits. And so will Ocon, but Ocon we already knew. Because they took the car off park for me after qualifying. No, sorry, yeah, after qualifying on yesterday actually. So yeah, 2 pit lane starts for the Alpine on a weekend, another weekend they will not want to remember. Hopefully the new drivers don't block the track too many times. Yeah, I was thinking the same yesterday. Every single time we've had a red flag in this race, it's been from one of the drivers that went out in Q1. So yeah, that's interesting. You thought it was voices in your head, but nope, it was me, Echo. Pretty much. It's like, what the hell is that? Is there someone in my house? But no. Tsunoda is the only surprise in the top 10. This is gonna be a tight race as Big Thang Flying Wayne. What a name. Yeah, Tsunoda is a definite big surprise in the top 10. Something we love to see. Love to see that. Predictions for the Ferrari boys. Gonna be more difficult, than yesterday, I think, for Leclerc to keep that P1, because it's not Perez behind, it's Leclerc, and it's not Perez behind, it's Verstappen, and with a whole car, not a broken one. So I want to say perhaps Red Bull 1-2, and then it's Leclerc and maybe Sainz, maybe it's Leclerc, then Alonso, then Sainz, and then Hamilton. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I need some coffee, BRB. Dude, can you get me some? Hi, my brother, how are you? I'm good, B8. How are you, my man? Azerbaijan anthem is bloody awesome. Yeah, sounds like a Narnia song, doesn't it? How do you think Ferrari will do against Red Bull? Their one lap pace is great. Ferrari's one lap pace, yeah, Ferrari's one lap pace is great, but this is not one lap pace. This is race. This race day and race pace. Not only is that going to be challenging because of the nature of the race, but also because there's more degradation in the circuit than they expected. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem for Ferrari. Where's Jose though? He was here just a second ago, wasn't he? Have all the drivers got their cars back together? Yes, they have. I think my TV is displaying the wrong time. The race starts in 10 minutes, right? Yes, the race starts in 10 minutes. Sports Star Plus, sorry, was saying that the race started at 7 and it's almost 8. I got worried there for a second, but no, I woke up and was like, no, there's no way. I mean, I checked the Formula One app. Yeah, it was like the pre-race show or something. Mercedes should do nothing this weekend. Best thing for them to do is to change their driver lineup. Hamilton and Russell both act like 6 years old. Hamilton has lost it and Russell never had it. Wow, that's a strong opinion that I strongly disagree with. Kingchu, hello. I mean, both Red Bulls are free to fight. They may take each other out. You guys have been watching too many 2018 repeats. Race replays. God, what a race. The 2018 Azerbaijan Grand Prix was insane. Insane. Race about strategy as much as pace is Amateur Joe's World in miniatures. This one, I think it will be. This one I think will be interesting when it comes to strategy because no one quite knows what's gonna happen. Jose might be asleep. It's still 5:51 here. Oh, okay. Let me hop into the race stream. Alonso P3 again. They have the pace to do so. They definitely do have the pace to do so. It's gonna be a matter of strategy and perhaps a little bit of opportunity, but I think they might. Yeah. Hold on. Just get a cookie. I'm having breakfast. This is my breakfast. No, René says exactly. That's why I wanted your opinion. Do you think they can hold up against the Red Bull, or will they ruin their strategy? I don't know if they will ruin their strategy, but I definitely think it will be a nice test, let's say, of their abilities at Ferrari. It will definitely be a test. I honestly am counting on Ferrari screwing it up in somewhere or another. But yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen. I mean, I know what to expect. Hey, Jose, hello. And do you also follow F2? If yes, what do you think about it? I tend to only follow the results, not the actual race. I don't have the time to watch the races. I wish I did. I would love to watch more racing, but for example, yesterday there was the 6 hours of Spa. But I had some more stuff to do. I just couldn't watch it. Oh, what are you guys watching from? Yeah, what are you guys watching from? Hello, everybody. Hello, Jose. Hit like before the race begins. Yeah, if you are enjoying the pre-coverage, the pre-race coverage, make sure to do so. Yeah, for sure. What do you think of Laurent Mekies leaving for AlphaTauri? I think that Franz Tost is just over it. I mean, I think he's done with AlphaTauri. He's tired. He's fed up, and I understand him. So yeah, it's more of a support for Franz Tost than an acknowledgement of Laurent Mekies. Koreans from Finland, from New Zealand, South Africa, and South Africa as well from Wolf K. Likoko from Germany, Deutschland from Michael Schumacher SF, F1 theme, yes, F1 theme, King Chu. Oh, Finland, so far, far away, yeah. But nice. Are you having like your 8th cup of coffee for the day? 4 minutes, yes. 4 minutes to go until the start of the race. This is only the 4th race of the season, and we're nearing the end of April, sorry. Only 4 races so far. That's been insane. We've had a 1 month long break between the last race and this one, so it's definitely good to be back. Hello from Guyana, from Poland, from Nairobi, Kenya, Australia, Canada, Slovenia, Ontario, Canada. The weather looks beautiful in Baku. Yeah, it does. But I think it's more beautiful here. It's been there's like a wind with smell of cold. You know what I'm talking about? Some people don't actually. I thought it was like universal, but some people don't know what the smell of cold is. It smells like morning as well. It's really nice. It's really nice. I woke up, it was still not the middle of the night, but close to it, and the sun's just coming up right now. I'm back, belly full of cheese, iced coffee, and Kit Kat. Pee bottle on hand. Yes, that's a good strategy. I should start implementing the pee bottle. So for this weekend, we have the C5, the C4, and the C3 tire compound. So the 3 softest compounds of Pirelli. We have them here for today. Felt like the summer break already. Yeah, really did. So the starting grid for today is going to be Nico Hülkenberg from the pit lane. Esteban Ocon from the pit lane. It's going to be Nick de Vries on P18 with Pierre Gasly in P17. Then it's going to be Kevin Magnussen in the Haas right in front, 16th place, alongside Zhou Guanyu on the second AlphaTauri. Logan Sargent is going to be starting in P14 after such a promising first session to qualifying. Valtteri Bottas will be ahead, then Alex Albon on the second, Williams with George Russell in P11. Oscar Piastri will be starting in 10th place. Lance Stroll will be up there in P9. Then we have Yuki Tsunoda, his best qualifying this season, with Lando Norris up in front in P7. Fernando Alonso in 6th place, with Hamilton in front in P5. Then we have the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, 4th place in the second row alongside Checo Perez. And then in the front row, we have Max Verstappen in 2nd, and our pole sitter, Charles Leclerc for Ferrari. Remember that the Aston Martins have been having problems with the DRS through the weekend. Yesterday they were fixed. Let's hope that today it's fixed as well. That would be good to see. But yeah, remember that's what happened in qualifying. And yeah, that hindered their pace a little bit, and they are hoping for a top 5 finish. Hey, good morning, Elwax Manus. Sprints are pointless, views please. I like the format. I really do like it. I don't like the fact that there's qualifying on Friday. I never like the fact that there's qualifying on Friday. Yeah, people have stuff to do all over the world. They cannot watch qualifying live on Friday. I mean, I had to watch it in the middle of a lecture in university, so that was not good. But other than that, unpopular opinion, I actually like the format. It was fun. Yesterday was a fun race. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, the majority hate it, and I see your guys' point. But personally, I really I like it. It's fine. I think it's fine. I much prefer it to the previous one. I much prefer it to the previous format. That's for sure. I don't like this year's sprint format, but I like last year's. Kensho, you really do like last year's? It was literally a 3-hour long race with a red flag in the middle. I mean, to each their own, but I didn't really ever like that one. I don't hate it. I don't just feel it needs some tweaks. Yeah, that's for sure. But I think it's a good step, and I mean I prefer it. The sprint format idea, when it was first envisioned, it was like, okay, what's going on? Then we had the first format, and it was not good. And this one already is a great step in the right direction, and yeah, I really do like it. And we have 6 of this, of 6 races of that format this season, so 5 remaining. Guys, don't forget to like the broadcast. Yeah, for sure. Don't forget to leave a like if you have enjoyed the pre-race show, pre-race coverage. And if you, yeah, it would really just help us out if you just left a like. It just takes a second. 2017 Ricardo won, 2018 Hamilton won, 2019 Bottas won, 2021 Perez won, and 2022 Verstappen won. So if this year Leclerc wins it, it's going to continue with the streak. FP1 should be longer. Yeah, if it comes to just one practice session, I think it should be longer. At least 30 minutes longer. That would be I think the sweet spot. Checo will take the checker flag. Mark my words, says Jose. Okay, we will. And we will hold you accountable. You will die if that doesn't happen. I will make sure of that. Personally. I'm just kidding. YouTube, it's a joke. It's a joke, YouTube. It's a joke. So the formation lap's coming to an end. Just know the DRS train, man. Please know the DRS train, says Double O Macreed. I will find you. And I will. As long as it's Red Bull, Jose, I'm happy. That's right. That will be a fine death. What do you mean, dude? Okay, so the drivers are starting to line up on the grid. Just a few seconds to go until the race actually starts. Let's see. Do you have a particular set of skills? Says King G. Yes, I do. I do have a particular set of skills. Okay. Nico joins Esteban Ocon on the on the pit lane there for the start. It's green flags, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing. It's a clean getaway from that's Max Verstappen, who goes side by side with Leclerc into turn 1. It's a big lockup. Well, a small lockup for Fernando Alonso, who tries to go around the inside of Lewis Hamilton into turn 1. It's Leclerc leading from the 2 Red Bulls. Then it's a Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Then the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, sorry. Then it's the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, followed by the Aston Martin. That's the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll, overtaking the McLaren of that is Lando Norris in the Papaya car. There's another car looking to do an overtake. That's the Mercedes of George Russell. The Mercedes of George Russell looks to go around the outside, around the inside, tries to get past Lando Norris at every chance he has. We have Yuki Tsunoda holding on to that position, holding on in front of the McLaren of Oscar Piastri. Let's see how long he can keep that position for. It was great qualifying, but I don't know if that car has the pace to hold on to those points. Oh, right now it's now under threat. Oscar Piastri is coming extremely close to Yuki Tsunoda, and we have a yellow flag on the first sector. I mean, someone's gone off or someone's crashed. Let's see what's happening there at the back of the grid. On the on sector 1, that's weird. Oh, green flag. Okay, apparently someone spun, but now they are back on track. Stroll is already behind Alonso. That's Leclerc leading the pack still from Verstappen, from Checo Perez. Then it is around the back. Let's see. Around the back we have Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Lance Stroll, Lando Norris, George Russell, and Yuki Tsunoda now in P10. Let's see, Max Verstappen, no DRS yet, only slipstream, and there's just not enough to make the move on Leclerc. As long as there's no DRS, I think Leclerc will be fine on the straights, but as soon as that's activated, and that should be next lap, I think that's going to be not a hard overtake for Verstappen to make. Someone's gone off. I think it's Bottas. That's gone off. He's lost 5 positions and is now in P18. One of the Williams got hit and got damaged. K-Mag with some front wing damage once again. Oh my god. Kevin, there's some damage. Yes. Okay, we'll have to see a replay of the start to know what really happened there on that yellow flag. What caused it and what were the consequences of it. Tsunoda and Piastri lost positions. Bottas also lost a handful of positions. Logan Sargent did not. Everyone's starting on the mediums other than De Vries, Ocon, and Hülkenberg, who are starting on the hards, by the way. Lap 2 of 51, this one. As we come across turn 17 into the start-finish straight. As we go across the line, this lap will have DRS. Yeah, so there's no overtake happening right now, but there's more than just one DRS zone on this circuit, remember that? So I wouldn't be surprised to see the overtake perhaps happening before the start-finish straight. DRS open for Max Verstappen, for the second Red Bull of Checo Perez as well. Max Verstappen goes around the outside. No, does not manage to make it happen. Into turn 2. Into turn 3, sorry. My bad. Okay, let's replay the race start as we have alongside the broadcast of the race. Let's see what happened there into turn 1. Yeah, Yuki went around the inside, and then Hamilton and Stroll went around the outside and overtook him into turn 1. Russell managed to get the move done there in the start. Let's see, we're now watching a replay of Kevin Magnussen. Oh, yeah, some nudge there, a big nudge there. I don't know if that's Kevin with some damage. That was some debris that came off a Williams, I think. That's the Williams of Alex Albon, who lost a little bit of front wing after contact with a McLaren. That's the McLaren of Oscar Piastri. Right now, the fastest lap is being held by Leclerc as we are finishing now the third lap of this race. DRS is now open, well, will be open for Max Verstappen as he tries to get that P1. Let's see, slipstream, DRS alongside, oh my god, he was standing still, that Ferrari. Yeah, that's P1 for Max Verstappen, who overtook Leclerc as if he was lacking horsepower. New fastest lap of the race set by Lewis Hamilton. By the way, we have a bit of a DRS train forming behind Carlos Sainz. We have Hamilton, Alonso, Stroll. And then another train behind Norris. We have Russell, Tsunoda. Oh no, Tsunoda's 2 seconds behind. My bad. But then another train behind Albon with Magnussen, Sargent, Gasly. And then another one with Zhou, with De Vries, Bottas, and Ocon and Hülkenberg around the back. Yeah, so 3 trains across the circuit. We're gonna have to see how they start to become more spread out as the race takes place. And well, DRS is now open. 09 McCreed, Red Bull 1-2. Yeah, I feel that face. I really do feel it. So 3 DRS trains? Yeah. Kinda, yeah. Well, Alonso's breaking the train there, losing touch with Hamilton. His 0.2 of a second over what he was at the start of the lap. Let's see right now. We're coming across the start-finish line once again. That's Leclerc in front. That is Checo Perez around the back. Oh, slipstream. That's already gaining a lot. Fastest lap for Max Verstappen, but that's not enough for an overtake for Checo Perez. The gap was just too wide at the start of the straight. There was not enough slipstream, even with the DRS, to make that move stick. Well, to actually make that move. DRS open for Leclerc as well. That definitely does not help. That's not help Checo. Right now, he just has to hold on to that second place. That's all he has to do. Alonso's now within the DRS again of Hamilton. But the thing is, with the new rear wing that was more towards top speed of the Aston Martins, they have lost speed in sector 2, which is a more the more technical sector with the most amount of corners. So yeah, as they have usually been the fastest car when it comes to slow speed corners, this time round they swapped it out for a bigger advantage on straight line, which I think on the circuit is quite a good thing. And so yeah, they are just playing the degradation game right now. They have pretty much no degradation in the Aston Martin and are hoping for the patterns to continue as they were before. Leclerc, Sainz, perhaps Hamilton, Russell as well, battling those tires in the latter end of the race. And let's see how that will affect them as Checo Perez goes side by side with Leclerc. Tries to get in front into turn 1. He manages to do so. That's Leclerc down into 3rd place now. Leclerc in 3rd, Verstappen in P1, and Checo Perez in P2. That's a Red Bull 1-2 right now. Zhou and Debris and Bottas and Ocon move ahead as Gasly pits. That's way too early to pit. Gasly comes into the pits. Let's see what's actually going on there. We're now looking at a replay of Checo Perez and Leclerc. That was an easy overtake. Very easy overtake for Checo. There's no contest. Red Bulls are rockets in the straight. Yeah, they are. They are rockets in the straight. Alpine master plan as usual. Yeah, no surprises there. No surprises there. Can you guys, let's see if you can see me okay or if I should just switch the lights. No, you can see me fine. Fernando, I will not attack. We are both playing the same game. Okay, Stroll is saying he will not attack Alonso. They are both in the train, 0.6 of a second from each other, trying to get away from the pack. Yeah, Alonso has been told by Stroll, Fernando, I will not attack. I'm just taking advantage of your DRS. Pretty much. Stroll saying he will not attack Alonso. Yes, King True. Exactly it. Alonso saying, I mean, he can have a go. He can try and pass me. It's fine. I mean, yeah. Lance is like, okay, no, it's Mr. Fernando, you are good. But Alonso's like, yeah, I mean, you can pass me. And he's already looking at Hamilton's tires and saying, I'm already seeing graining on Hamilton's Mercedes, and it's only a matter of time before we pass him. So Bottas pits as well. A new set of medium tires for him. Was that mediums? Yeah, Gasly went in for hards. No, that was hards. Bottas went in for hards, so the tires are not holding on as much as the teams were expecting. The first stop was expected to be for the medium runners on lap 17, more or less, and that's 10 laps away, and they're already pitting. They are already pitting. Bottas has been struggling with tire wear all the weekend. That was a planned stop for Gasly, apparently. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's just go with it. So great to have experienced drivers like Alonso, such a sharp mind as Ghost Reviver. Yeah. Alonso was like, yeah, the graining is looking on Hamilton's car, which is ahead going 300 kilometers an hour. It's looking kind of weird. I mean, it's only a matter of time before we overtake him. The amount of things he can process while driving his car the way he does, it's insane. I doubt one stop will be viable. I doubt one stop will be viable for most teams. Yes, I will. I do. So the medium runners are struggling, are all starting to pit now. Albon comes in. Yeah, but I also doubt. Perhaps it will be from hards to mediums, or from mediums to hards to mediums, or from mediums to hards. Depends on how hard the tire wear is. Depends on the team. Albon pitting to hards. Yes, he did. Alonso can do an interview while driving. Yeah, and set the fastest lap of the race as well. Pedro Gaseoso going for the long run. Pedro Gaseoso. That was such a nice meme. Always brings a smile to my face. Alonso can paint his nails while driving. Yes, he can. Perez now holds the fastest lap of the race, by the way. Albon, Gasly, and Bottas are the only drivers to have stopped so far. They are 14 seconds behind the pack. New fastest lap of the race for Max Verstappen there. Checo getting gapped. It's 1 second the gap between those two. Perez has the DRS now. Yes, he does. It's just shrunk to under a second. Oh, as we see more drivers diving to the pits, that's Oscar Piastri, that's Yuki Tsunoda, that's Logan Sargent as well. So 3 more drivers into the pits, and that's Hamilton struggling with those tires. Alonso's really close. He predicted it. It was only a matter of time, he said. Now on lap 9 of 51, we are starting to see that. Let's see if the Mercedes can survive the graining, or if they just give in and pit. The pit crew is not prepared for the car to come in, but in the midst of that, we may see Hamilton coming in right now. Alonso and Stroll are managing their tires behind Hamilton. Yes, they are. Yeah, there's more movement at the Mercedes pit garage, but nothing reporting that they are preparing for a car to come in. Yeah. Okay, now they are. Now they are going out. Hamilton, box, box, box. DRS is open. Slipstream until the last second for Alonso and for Stroll as they are led out in front. That's Verstappen, Perez. That's 2 Red Bulls, 2 Ferraris, 2 Aston Martins, and right now 2 Mercedes right behind. Hamilton and Norris both. Hamilton and Norris both are pitting right now. Kevin Magnussen moves up into 8th place. Joan Yu up to 9th, and that's Hamilton coming out in the middle of traffic there. Coming out behind Nico Hülkenberg, behind Ocon, behind the Prix, and behind Zhou. That's not what you want. That's definitely not what you want. Yellow flag on the first sector. Someone went off there. That's Magnussen. Oh, Magnussen, I think, went straight through. Green flag right now as Magnussen rejoins the track in P13. Lost a lot of places there. Max Verstappen radio. Oh, Nick de Vries, yellow flag on the first and second sector. Has Nick de Vries crashed? He's still dropping. He stopped. Oh, yeah, that's a broken car. That's broken suspension. We're gonna get a safety car. That's a broken suspension. That's gonna be a safety car. Yeah, just one tire. Yeah, box, box, box. The driver, the teams that have not, the drivers that have not pitted are going to stop now. At least one of them. Verstappen comes into the pits. Is there going to be a safety car there? I mean, the car cannot turn. Why didn't they let the cars in? Oh, because there's no safety car yet. Still yellow flags. And now safety car. There's the safety car. That's really going to hinder Hamilton's race. That's really going to hinder Hamilton's race. Okay. So pretty much everyone's gonna pit now. Yeah, but Nick de Vries hit the wall and the suspension broke. One tire is looking that way and the other one's looking straight. Verstappen has already stopped, but Perez is now being told to box, and I wouldn't be surprised to see double stacks for Ferrari and Aston Martin. Sainz box as well. Nick de Vries might be worse than Nikita Mazepin. We don't say that name here. I almost said it. We don't say that name here. Alonso box box. Yes, okay, so Alonso's coming in as well. Yeah, that's a tricky situation for Aston Martin because the cars are too close for a double stack to actually work. Stroll would either lose some time or stay out for an extra lap. We don't know. They will have to manage that themselves. They have to stick to a delta so they cannot open the gap. Let's see what happens. Who comes in, who doesn't. That's the safety car at the start-finish line. Waiting for the leader. That's not gonna be Perez because Perez comes in. That's not gonna be Leclerc because Leclerc comes in as well. That's not gonna be Sainz because Sainz comes in as well. That's Alonso coming in. That's Stroll coming in as well. That's Hamilton trying to overtake Russell, trying to overtake in the pit lane. Overtaken indeed in the pit lane. Yeah, that was a little weird. Okay, good stop slow stop for Alonso, 4.7 seconds. And a good stop for, slow-ish stop for Stroll. Stroll's effectively lost position against Russell there. Stroll's lost position due to the slow pit stop of the slow 2 pit stops of Aston Martin. Damn. Everyone is on hards now. Everyone is on hards. Everyone who hadn't stopped did. Everyone at the front with hearts, look that they're doing for a 2-stop strategy. Yes. I think unless we have an excessive amount of safety cars that can stretch the tires, I think it will be a 2-stop strategy. This is what I woke up for. Let's go. This is meow, I guess. Russell messed up. It's unsafe to do that. I predict a penalty. He technically overtook during a safety car. I don't know if that's legal or not. I honestly don't know if that's legal or not. We'll have to see. Oh, the Breeze clipped the inside. Yeah, okay, so that suspension's clearly gone. Yeah, the Breeze clipped the wall on the inside apex, and that's how he lost the suspension. Yeah, that's such a pity. It was looking to be a good race, this one, for him. Good weekend. Let's see now a replay of Stroll versus Russell. Stroll comes in slowly, and Russell comes in and gets in front. Side by side they go. That's, yeah. Luckily the Mercedes garage is, yeah, as Crofty was saying, the Aston Martin garage is after, but otherwise that would have meant that, yeah, Stroll had to stop and let Russell go before he could go in. But yeah, I don't know if that was legal or not. We'll have to let the stewards decide. But I think so far, Russell's clear. Bottas pits again? Yeah, Bottas pits again. That's weird. Das ist nicht das Wochenende für Verstappen. Warum? Warum nicht? Sieht sehr gut. You're saying that this is not the weekend for Verstappen, but I think so far it's looking good, and I think he has the pace if he can actually, if he actually does not have damage, which that was not, to overtake Leclerc once again. I don't think he'll have any trouble with that, and get close to Verstappen and perhaps make the move. I mean, it's not perfect, but he'll have to fight for it. But I think he can win it. From what we've seen so far this season, I think he can win it. Race control safety cars coming in this lap. My prediction's looking pretty damn good, wouldn't you say, Ryan? Yeah, Perez in front, Leclerc in second, Verstappen in third, wasn't it? So far, lap 13 of 51, still a long way to go, Jose. Yeah, it's looking good. Yeah, safety car is now gone. Perez is slowing down, bunching out the pack. Okay, safety cars ending. You're right. A guy can dream. Yeah. And let's see when Perez will start to push. Is he gonna leave it to the last second? Safety car pit lane line is okay. He started pushing. He started pushing right before the line, and that's gonna be a big I was hoping for a crash into turn 1. Oh my god, that was very close between Stroll and that's Russell. Stroll goes around the inside. Russell tries to defend. He cannot. Russell, oh my god. Stroll loses position to Russell as Yuki Tsunoda gains position on Piastri. Sorry, Gasly wins on Zhou and Yu. That's Hamilton overtaking Ocon. That's Verstappen overtaking Leclerc already into the third turn. That's Piastri getting past Yuki Tsunoda. Carlos Sainz, Alonso lost position. Alonso wins position, sorry, to Carlos Sainz, goes around the inside. That was a great move that we almost missed in the cameras. I almost fell back in my chair. My god. And Hamilton overtakes overtakes Ocon. Hülkenberg, he's already behind Russell. So that was overall a good restart for him. Did he win like 3 places there? That was good. That was really good. That was really good for Hamilton. He's right now behind his teammate. I think he can go for a top 6 finish if he's got the pace. Right now, Perez is leading from Verstappen, Leclerc in P3, then it's Alonso in P4, Carlos Sainz, then it's Lance Stroll, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Ocon in P9, and then it's Nico Hülkenberg in 10th place. Yeah, Magnussen's at the back now. He was looking so good at the start of the race. He then went wide, locked up, had to go to the escape route before the safety car, and now we're seeing the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz trying to overtake Fernando Alonso once again. The Mercedes switching places, Hamilton getting past Russell and up into 7th place. Stroll is in 6th place still. Carlos Sainz is in P5. Alonso's in P4. Carlos Sainz wants that position back. He's fighting tooth and nail for it, trying to go offensive in every single corner. Alonso's keeping his head cool for now. 0.6 of a second is the gap between those two. Around the back, no overtake attempts have been made so far. We're on lap 15 of 51. Let's see, Max Verstappen, 2nd place. Yeah, we're now seeing the overtake on Leclerc around the inside, and now we're seeing a replay of the overtake Fernando Alonso did on Carlos Sainz. Yeah, around the inside, clean line. Wow, Hamilton overtook Russell, yeah, with the DRS on the main straight. Russell tried to block, but Hamilton went around the outside. Well, that was a shit restart. Sorry, guys, Russell says. Yeah, he lost position to Stroll. Lost position to Hamilton. Race control noted the unsafe release of Checo Perez. But I think it was safe. There was no contact there. DRS enabled. New fastest lap of the race for Max Verstappen, who closes in on Checo Perez. 1.3 seconds the gap between those two now. DRS open. Sainz is within the DRS of Leclerc, of Alonso, sorry, and Alonso is not within the DRS of Leclerc. Yeah, if something happens to Leclerc or to one of the Red Bulls, then it's Alonso back in the podium. No further investigation for the unsafe release. Thank you, stewards. You did the right choice. Is Hamilton going to be overtaking Stroll? Stroll has DRS from Sainz. He just lost it. Okay, well, yeah, perhaps. He just lost it. I mean, if he still had DRS from Carlos Sainz, it would be tricky. But Sainz also lost DRS from Alonso there. So they're spreading out a little bit more, and that's going to be difficult for the overtaking maneuvers. Hamilton, though, keeping there with Lance Stroll, 0.8 of a second, 7 Yeah, 8/10 of a second is the gap. 7/10 of a second now. We're now seeing a replay of Lance Stroll. Something. Oh, he touched the wall. Same place as I hit the wall. Check the tire. Oof. It was in the same place as Nick de Vries broke his car. But that Aston Martin, every time it has the opportunity to brake, it doesn't. It's made out of, I don't know, of pure steel. Pit entry incident involving Russell noted. Okay, what's gonna happen? What's gonna come from that? Yellow flag on the first sector, green flag on the first sector. That's Magnussen, I think, once again went wide. Or something, I don't know. Magnussen just lost position to Zhou, that's all I know. There's a 1 second gap every lap between Red Bull and the mid teams. Mid-table is like from Leclerc down, right? Damn. No further investigation for Russell as well, by the way. No further investigation for Russell, so that's been deemed legal. Stroll has been told car is okay. That's exactly what they wanted to hear, and that's not what Hamilton wanted to hear. Stroll can now be free to push once again. The gap to Hamilton's now almost a second. Stroll is closing in on Carlos Sainz, enough for DRS. Let's see how this battle evolves. It's going to be real interesting. Hamilton now within DRS of Stroll. Stroll's lost DRS to Sainz. The battle for 5th place is between 3 drivers from 3 different teams. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. So seems to get away with a lot of space. He kinda does, doesn't he? He kinda does. I don't know. Oh, okay, so what happened to Kevin Magnussen was he went wide, locked up, almost crashed into the wall like Logan Sargent did in the first qualifying, but ended up, well, in the second qualifying, sorry, but ended up, yeah, being just fine, retaining his car in one piece. Max Verstappen, purple first sector. K-Mag is sliding all over the place. Yeah, the problems with grip that Nico Hülkenberg had yesterday seem to all just now be on Magnussen's car. Perhaps they changed the stickers, you know? The number stickers. The driver numbers. And it's the same slippery car that's been switched between those two. What is happening with Kevin today? Just that's my only conspiracy theory. Alonso Radio? Tell Lance my brake balance suggestion. As I am now, I think it's a good help. Yeah, copy, Fernando. All understood. I love them. It's my dream team, guys. They are helping each other mid-race. I love them. Hey, give him my brake bias. I think it'll help him. Come on. I love him. Good guy, Alonso. Love to see it, Luis. Couple goals, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're now looking at, that's one of the Alpines. Oh yeah, Alpine is racing here, and Ocon's in P9 for some reason. Gasly has just overtaken, well, it's looking to overtake Alex Albon. DRS is open. Oh, because Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg haven't stopped, sorry, so far. That's it. Or they stopped in the safety car. They started with, what I'm trying to say is they started with a hard tire. Let's see, replay of Ocon. Oh, lost the rear a little bit there at the exit of 13, I think that is. Ocon not pitted. Okay, that's it then. Yeah, I think everyone has enjoyed Alonso return. Yeah, he's been here for 3 years, dude. I think he's a newer driver than he's an older driver since his return than Zhou. What did Alonso say? He was telling the team to let Lance know what the brake bias is. Oh, a little bit wide there for Stroll. Oh, that's definitely what Hamilton wants. That's definitely what Hamilton wants. To let him know what his brake bias settings were for Stroll to copy them and help him. But I think that's Hamilton around the inside. In the last corner, DRS is open, and that's Hamilton through Stroll down into P7. DRS is open for Stroll as he tries to regain that position. Stroll went wide and lost momentum. Yeah, that was just a corner where you shouldn't have gone wide, and he did. My drivers are all under 10. Man, what a day. 10 what? I mean, I don't know many 90-year-old drivers, but you do you, dude. As long as it's just looking at the race. Sure. Bro, why are you so rude to Hamilton? What? When? Oh, a little bit wide there for Checo Perez. Oh, under the top 10 you meant. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's what he meant. Stroll's now lost DRS to Hamilton and has got Russell at the back of him. DRS open for Russell. Is he gonna be overtaken once again? No, he's not. Not into turn 1 at least. Yeah, Stroll's switching from attacking to defending now, from trying to regain that position to Hamilton to keeping Russell behind. The pace is there in the car. No chance for another 2023 Red Bull is the winner car. Yaks. I don't know if it's the race or... Stroll struggling with the Mercedes. Yeah, he really is. He really is. Hamilton's now clear of him though. Clear of DRS, 1.3 seconds ahead. That's going to be really good for the constructor standings. And for the driver standings as well. If, Hamilton is catching up to Alonso. But, I mean, as long as Alonso's ahead, Hamilton will not catch up. But they are really close, is what I tried to say. And there's a battle in the championship between Sainz, Hamilton, and Stroll. Yes, I just said those 3 names. Sainz, Hamilton, and Stroll are like 3 points are separating the 3 of them. And right now it's Sainz in front of Hamilton, in front of Stroll. Hamilton in front of... No. Oh, no, it was Sainz, Russell, and Stroll. Yeah, Sainz, Russell, and Stroll, I think. I forgot. Shit. Have to check. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, Science Radios, tires are stable. We are happy with tires, happy to push more and go hunting. Okay, so Sainz is gonna start pushing to get close to Alonso. Alonso's managing the gap. He's gonna start pushing as well to get close to Leclerc. The gap's now 3 seconds to the front. Yeah, so okay. Carlos is on 24, Russell is on 23, and Lance is on 21. As things stand now, Sainz will go up ahead. Will stay in front. Stroll will get in front of Russell, and Russell will lose position to Stroll in the standings. As things stand now. The McLaren nightmare continues. Yeah. And the Alpine one as well. I love it how Sufufufu Otmar Sufufufu Safnauer was at the start of the weekend was like, yeah, we have upgrade packages, and if they all work as they should, we should be fighting for second place in the standings. He's on P9 and P15. Who's gonna tell him? Guys, who's gonna tell him? Stroll tears off a tear off, and the RS is still up. We're seeing degradation on the hard tire, Hamilton gets told. Degradation on the hard tire, so perhaps the Mercedes are gonna get told to save those tires a little bit. 11 lap old hard. Oh, perhaps the degradation that they are seeing is with Ocon, Hülkenberg, the guys that haven't stopped so far. I don't know if it's with those tires or with the ones that they are running. I don't know. Safnauer is really good for Alpine, both delusional. Yes. For Alonso, that must be a PTSD experience, but they need a power unit for. Oh God, yes. When I heard the rumors of Aston Martin Honda, I started cold sweating. My God. Fighting for points. Yeah, Alpine is fighting for points, not for P2. My God. Russell Radio, I think we should consider Plan B. Copy. Stroll is really struggling with the rear. I don't think he's going to make it to the end. Oh, damn. So, yeah, Stroll maybe. Yeah, okay, so as I predicted, the Astons are probably going on a one-stop scene if they can push it. But perhaps, yeah, I don't know what plan B is for Mercedes. It would make sense for it to be like a two-stop strategy. Perhaps that would be a faster strategy with how things are now. But yeah, Stroll is apparently struggling with rear grip. Gasly comes in again. Yeah, okay, so Sainz has been told he's free to push, but the gap is 2.8 seconds to Alonso. That'll be a shame for Stroll. Yeah, if he keeps losing positions, that's not good for the championship. That's definitely not good for the championship. Stroll hit the wall a few laps ago. Is that the issue with the rear? No, because he hit the wall with the front left tire. So that shouldn't be. There shouldn't be a correlation with that. It would be nice to see Russell take himself out, says Jose. Sainz is not going hunting with Alonso, but Hamilton is going hunting with Sainz. The gap between those two is now less than a second. It's 7/10, and it is not getting any bigger. Both Mercedes with the RS. But that Aston Martin is just too quick on a straight line. There's a big train around the back. That's an Alpine train. That's Ocon with Hülkenberg, Norris, Tsunoda, Piastri, Albon, Magnussen all at the back. Let's hope Checo can compete with Max for the championship. Yeah, sure. Verstappen is not catching up. Let's see the standings. Yeah, it would be really good for the championship, this one. For the one who said there was not a good weekend for Verstappen, yeah, I'm now starting to agree with you a little bit more. He lost the lead and now could probably, if things continue the way they are, lose the race unless something like an extra safety car or something happens. It was a bit too early to stop. They were counting on the safety car to come in earlier, to be called earlier, but they waited like almost a whole lap. Yeah, it was a gamble and it didn't pay off. Max is holding back so he doesn't ruin his tires. Checo is smoking them to stay ahead. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll have to see. 8 seconds between Russell and Ocon. That's the gap of the midfield to the front runners. Yeah, the fact that we have 4 top teams now means that, well, the rest of the midfield can fight for P9 and P10, and that's it. That's in stark contrast to the 2020 season where we only had 2 top teams, or, well, 1 top team and a half, pretty much. And yeah, we had fights for podiums. That's the season where pretty much everyone stood on the podium from the midfield. It was fun. It was fun to see. But yeah, this is also good because it's more teams that are able to compete for wins, more teams that are able to compete. Well, not for. I mean, Red Bull's still a mile and a half ahead. It's 12 seconds between Formula 1 and Formula 1.25. That's Verstappen and Perez, and that's 12 seconds to Leclerc. And then from Russell, it's 8 seconds to Ocon. So the gap between the Red Bulls to the rest of the pack is bigger than the gap from the front runners to the rest of the midfield. That's big. That's big. Okay, Alonso's picking up the pace, apparently. Alonso's picking up the pace. He's gone 0.3 of a second faster on the last lap, and he is, yeah, starting to push and closing the gap to man in 3rd place. He's already snatched it from Leclerc once this season, that 3rd place. Will it be Verstappen, Perez, Alonso again? Will it be those 3 characters for the 4th race in a row? My god. Well, actually, Hamilton got a podium last race in Australia, but Alonso was there in 3rd. Alonso, if he were to get 4 3rd place finishes, it would be great. I hit wall entry, turn 15, check front right pressures. Nico Hülkenberg says pressure is okay, all okay, he gets told. Okay, so Nico had a bit of a situation with the wall, but it ended up all being okay. Nico holding now 10th place, the last point Spain position, and the second one of the midfield for the Haas team. So he's the right now. What's going on with Williams? They were really quick this weekend when it came to 1 lap pace, but on race pace they just kind of vanished. I mean, yesterday they were really good with the sprint race, but right now Albon is in P14 and Sargent is in 17th place. I thought they were going to be the fastest team of the midfield this weekend, but apparently I was wrong. Incoming safety car as it gets more and more difficult to drive this hard, says Luis. Aguieiras. Luis Aguieiras. Oh, you're Brazilian, aren't you? Or Portuguese? Two words. DRS train. Yeah. Well, the train's kind of dissolving now. Hulkenberg's got the DRS train. Hulkenberg's lost the pace with Ocon, but Norris and Tsunoda are half a second behind each. What do you think about Plan A or Plan C? Are you still happy Plan A? Sainz gets stalled? Yes, at the moment, yes. Okay, so they are still in Plan A at Ferrari. Sainz is still happy with those tires, apparently. Once again, Alonso 0.3 of a second faster than Leclerc, so he's eating away at that gap at 0.3 of a second at a time. Is Vettel actually returning to F1? No, he's not. Legend says Checo will reuse today's tires next race and still be new. Still classify as new. He will sell them on eBay. Hard tires, pretty much new, hardly used. Checo extending the gap. Yes, he has indeed. 2.3 is the gap now. That's huge. It's a very big gap. Hold on a second. There we go. It's starting to get hot here. I had to open the window a little bit more. Yeah, he's opened the gap. I don't know if that's to the detriment of his tires or if it's just got the pace. I mean, Checo Perez has done really well always at this circuit. That's not going to be good for Verstappen, definitely no. Top 2.2 is big. That's what she said. Hell yeah, I got him. Verstappen saying that engine braking is not good, apparently. Is Max saving the tires for later? Yes, for later. No, I don't know. Honestly, no clue. Only he knows if that pace is real or if it's just saving those tires. As anything with copyright thingy being resolved, it's really unfortunate for you. Teams were going huge. Yeah, they still are. I mean, if you guys, oh yeah, by the way, make sure to like the stream if you enjoyed it so far. We're like past the halfway point, and I haven't asked you yet. It's not that I forgot, it's that I've been really polite. Just give us a heads up what you're struggling with, Max. The balance between the differential and engine braking is not good. Okay, we'll have a look. Yeah, that's Verstappen complaining about the engine braking, but yeah. Leave a like, guys, please. It's not that I forgot, it's that I was trying not to be pushy. Sure. But yeah, make sure to like it if you enjoyed, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Because we do this every single race weekend. Yeah, as for the resolvement of the problem with the previous streams, so far it hasn't gone away, but this time it hasn't prevented us from streaming. So yeah, we so far we're cautious, but we're optimistic, but we're cautious. And yeah, we're good. We're good. If you guys want to support the streams in an even deeper way, like like some of you do, and we really do appreciate it. Feel free to donate as well. It really does help us out to continue to bring out this great content that you guys enjoy so much. It's not necessary, of course, but if you want to, and if you feel like you want to do that, yeah, for sure, feel free to do so. We're now looking at Alonso, 1.2 seconds behind Leclerc. He's closed the gap. He really closed the gap. Charles Fernando is faster than you. Confirm you received the message, says BG005. Well, that end part he didn't say, but I added that because it's comedic gold. Alonso catching Leclerc, he is indeed. Ha 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 ha. Russell has backed off for a few laps. Now he's back on. But Stroll hasn't been losing pace to Hamilton. Smash that like button like Hulk smashing wall, says Jose. Member for 10 months. Thank you so much, Jose. Thank you so much for continuing to support the channel. I can hear Matt's heartbreak from here. Who's Matt? Ain't you? Oh, you mean Matthew Gallagher? Yeah, well, I mean, at this point, I figure he's used to it. The Ferrari disappointment. He suffers too much. His fault. Yeah, exactly, Crash, exactly. New fastest lap of the race by Max Verstappen. Yeah, he's talking about Matt Gallagher. Yeah. I figured. At this point, I figured he's used to it. Hurts. Yeah, I mean, is it? But am I lying? Am I lying, guys? Ferrari's on a never-ending death spiral. Yes, they are. I added the death part there as well. I take my liberty when reading your messages. But yeah. Gasly within striking distance of Bottas. Yeah. Leclerc, tire life on the hard is as expected, Leclerc gets told. Okay. Good. Well. Oh! I just saw those little wings on the side of the Ferrari. Those little wings on the side. Have you guys seen the little wings on the side of the Ferrari? Have they been there all weekend? There's like shoulder wings at the side of the halo. Yeah. Look it up, guys. If you haven't seen it, look it up. There's little wings on the side of the halo of the Ferrari. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see, Alonso, yeah, the gap has widened between Alonso and Leclerc. Leclerc, with a message, pretty much has been told he's free to push. Ferrari gives you wings. Ooh, a little bit of a touch there for Verstappen on the outside wall. Turn 15. Luckily, nothing came of it, but lucky for him. Yeah, Gasly. I think Gasly stopped again. Yeah, the battle for last place is raging on. Yeah, just saw the wings, yeah. See? It's weird. Never saw them. Oh, Gasly around the inside. That's a clean overtake. Well, kinda clean. In the end, it was easy. Let's say it was a big pace advantage, and now Gasly is up into 18th place. What's wrong with Hamilton? He's just P6 at the moment. Why can't he get in front of Sainz? So we see Alonso and Hamilton battle because he doesn't have the pace. Pretty much. If he were to get past Sainz, he would still have to cut 9 seconds to Alonso in front. Not even really close. It's later this season and next year we will see the effects of the penalties. Yeah. The development, I mean, the sliding scale system is to bring everyone close together gradually. Verstappen doesn't give you wins. Checo gives you wins. It's days like this where I'm happy I'm a Gasly fan. With dark rings under my eyes. King Chu, you're a Gasly fan? Yeah, I mean, it's been a long weekend, but now your guy has just overtaken Bottas and is up into 18th place, so that's really good. Has it just become much shinier at the back? I think it has. Yeah, the sun's starting to come in. Okay, but it's still slight. The gap between Max and Leclerc keeps growing. Yeah, 15 seconds the gap now. And Alonso's not catching up to Leclerc anymore. 2.3 is now the gap between them. Pit lane open for pit 2 on the mediums. Okay, Schumacher. Checo Perez radio. What happened at turn 15? I clipped the wall on the entry. Sorry, guys. Not an extremely exciting race, this one, but we're trying to keep it up. Verstappen, your fastest lap of the race. Wait, there's someone called Michael Schumacher? Yes. Right under your message, Michael Schumacher SF. Action give us the next pit stops. Yeah, please do not push to the end. Please come in. Start coming in, please. Yes, not much going on. Science radio, we are happy with the tire life until the end. Fuck. Yeah, so no more stops for Ferrari at least. Science is done, says Jose. What do you mean in what context do you mean done? Like he's done for the race, he's gonna stay in P5, that's it? That's Bottas coming in. Okay, pitting from P last, P19, into a new set of mediums. P last, P win, and for Ferrari, P suffer. Pretty good summary of the grid. Pretty good summary of the grid. Who will pit first for second? Well, Bottas already has. Checo now has the fastest lap of the race once again. Alpine and Alfa Romeo resist doing the stupidest strategy ever, impossible difficulty. Well, I mean, with tire wear as shitty as theirs, it's really hard to keep it under wraps, that shitty strategy. They are now rivaling Ferrari when it comes to stupid strategies. But yeah, Ocon and Hülkenberg haven't stopped, have they? They're gonna have to stop eventually. Yeah, they haven't. Oh, Bottas has already stopped thrice. Gasly has stopped twice. Yeah, I mean... Ocon hasn't stopped and Nico hasn't stopped, so as soon as they do, they're gonna drop, but... I wouldn't be surprised to see the people pitting behind them as well, just to make, just to take a full advantage of that. Or perhaps Ocon and Hülkenberg, just to defend, I mean. But perhaps Ocon and Hülkenberg are going to just stop and then rejoin and try to overtake everyone back into what perhaps could be the point. 15 laps to go. Stroll radio, tires are good till the end. Okay, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear for Stroll. That's not good news for Russell. Not good news for Hamilton either. Well, Hamilton doesn't really care. He's trying to get past Carlos Sainz now. Yeah, the Mercedes of Hamilton is half a second behind Carlos Sainz, while Leclerc is, what is it, like 10, 15 seconds in front? Please, someone cause a safety car. I'm begging you. Come on, Sargent, you know you want it. Sargent is 0.2 of a second behind Zhou. Okay, now he's in front. Zhou's lost 2 positions. He's gone into the pits. Okay, well, I thought he crashed. How many laps left? 15. Zhou radio. Box. Oh. They're gonna retire the car. Zhou's retiring the car. Yep, Zhou's retired. Shit, man. Zhou just hasn't had any luck since he started his Formula 1 career, pretty much. My god. What a shame for Zhou, yeah. And it's such a shame that he's on a slow, uncompetitive car and that he has the bad luck that he does. But oh well. Maybe next race. Remember Silverstone? I do remember Silverstone. They changed the circuit due to that. Baku was usually good for racing. I don't know what happened this year. How many laps total? 51. We're on lap 38. If you're sticking around, which I applaud you for, make sure to leave a like if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you also haven't already. Alonso Purple first sector, says Pave Hawk. Nice. Why the Fs? Oh, F for Joe. Oh, okay. I thought something had gone wrong with the stream. Any chance Leclerc win if there is no chaos? No chance Leclerc win. Even if there is chaos. Alpine and Haas are preparing their pit crews for the cars to come in. They haven't come in, Ocon and Hülkenberg. Oh, Russell will pit for the fastest lap, will he? Well, they are warming up some tires. So, sorry, they're warming up some tires, so that could be a possibility. Over 3,500 people watching. Come on, guys, you can hit a like. It's easy. It just takes a second. If you have enjoyed it, it helps us out. It's a win-win situation. 3,500 watching, less than 1,000 likes. Come on, people. It's just a second. It's just a second. Hit the like. It helps us out. Come on. Come on. 844. Come on, we can get it to 850. We can get it to 850. 867. Okay, we can get it to 900. Come on. At least 1,000 likes, and then I'll leave you guys alone. 884. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. 898. Good. Keep going. 899. 915. Okay, okay. This is good. This is good. Keep it going. Keep it going. 936. 911 says Racing Statistics. Dude, chill, chill. 948. Let's go. Let's go. 956. 966. Do it. Just do it. 969. Slow down a little bit. Come on. We're almost there. 30 more likes. If you haven't liked already, 977. 13 likes. 13 more. 13 more, and that's it. Come on. 85. Okay, 15 more. 15 more. 15 more likes. 1K. There we go. Thank you so much. You can continue liking the stream, of course. But yeah, we hit the 1K. So hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you're a first timer here, make sure to subscribe as well. If you're enjoying the coverage so far. Lap 40 of 51. 11 laps to go. And then, yeah, we'll see you again next week. If it reaches 1,500, there's gonna be a safety car. Oh, come on. Can we get it to 1,500 to see what happens? That was more exciting than the race. I'm afraid it was. I'm afraid it was. Ah, Sergeant in the wall? What? No, he's not in the wall. $1K dislikes. No. No, please. Alonso just can't seem to close the gap. Yeah. I don't know if he's saving the tires for the end or what. My ear itches because I've been wearing earphones for too long, and it, well, not itches, it hurts, and I needed to rest. I needed to rest for a second. Come on. Hamilton's gaining with the DRS on Carlos Sainz, but it's just not gonna be enough. Yeah, no, it wasn't enough. The gap stayed half a second for like 10 laps now. They weren't joking when they called this compound hard. Yeah, hard to sit through and watch this whole race as well. Mercedes has no straight line. Yeah, it's a draggy car, isn't it? It's a draggy car. Verstappen closing the gap. Yeah, it's still over 3 seconds. That's what she said. Nice, Jose, nice. Oh god, it hurts. That's what she said. Okay. Baku's just a very boring circuit. It didn't used to be this way. It used to be the most insane race that I would wait for every single year. But now it's just meh. 10 laps to go. All the crashes seem to happen in qualifying and none in the race. That's pretty much all that happens. Red flag needed. Oh, please, no, 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 no. Something we do not need is a red flag. No, 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 no. Waiting for half an hour? No, no, no. If we get something, let's make it a safety car. But yeah, a red flag, please don't. I'm so tired of red flags. We haven't had like a red flag in I don't know, 2-3 years, and then we have red flags every 2 weekends. Come on. And Hamilton again closing in on Leclerc into turn 3. The story has been told and retold and retold. Oh, a replay of Max Verstappen getting really close to the wall. Licking the wall. Yeah, licking the wall, Luis. I was gonna say, yeah, okay, so Haas and Alpine are waiting for a safety car, apparently, because they are ready for the cars to come in, but they're just not bringing them in, because the average time lost is, I think, 17 seconds on this circuit. And if they were to pit, Ocon and Hülkenberg would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, so they would be perhaps in front of Gasly or very close behind Gasly. 20 to 21 seconds. Okay, well, yeah, in which case they would definitely be behind Gasly. Haas waiting for a safety car. They're gonna cause it. Yeah. Kevin, you know what to do. Fernando faster sector 1. Yes. He's closing in on Leclerc a little bit. Just under 4 seconds the gap. 4 seconds, a lot. And Verstappen opening the gap to... Perez opening the gap to Verstappen, 3.4 now. Gasly gets past Logan Sargent on the second fastest car of the grid, let's say it. I could say could fake a crash. Yeah, for sure he could. That second fastest car is looking feisty there. Take out a Red Bull. Oh yeah. Yeah. That would be fun. That would definitely be fun. They should auction this turn 15 wall after the race. It's got bits of every single car. Hey guys, if you keep spamming in the chat, you're gonna get banned. First you're gonna be put on timeout and then you're gonna get banned. Hamilton is asking for more power. If the team can give in more power, because he just cannot seem to get past Carlos Sainz. So, Hülkenberg and Norris are swapping positions there. Just on the timing sheets, apparently, not in real life. Norris is half a second behind Hülkenberg and has been for quite a while. Gentlemen, a short view back to the past. 30 years ago, Niki Lauda told us, take a trained monkey, place him into the cockpit, and he is able to drive the car. 30 years later, Sebastian told us in some race, I don't remember, no, hold on, let me start again. because I got mixed up with the Nico and the Sebastian, but Sebastian came later and then Nico. Gentlemen, a short view back to the past. 30 years ago, Niki Lauda told us, take a trained monkey, place him into the cockpit, and he's able to drive the car. Then, 30 years later, Sebastian told us, I had to start my car like a computer. It is very complicated. And then Nico Rosberg said, in some race, I don't remember which race, he pressed the wrong button on the wheel. Question for you two both. Is Formula 1 today too complicated with 30 and more buttons on the wheel? Are you too much under effort, under pressure? And what are your concerns for the technical program? I think I got it okay. For the future of the technical program. There we go. The long question. I just remembered it from memory. Nice. What is happening? Oh, okay, so you're new to Formula 1. Yeah, that was a question that got asked to Sebastian and to Nico Rosberg in 2016 or 2015. May have been 2015, after a race. Yeah. Can you repeat the question? Buttons less or more and less communication with your engineers. Yeah. Can you repeat the question? Who's that question for? Who do you want to answer it? He's already said, Nico and myself. You weren't listening. Can you repeat the question? Oh! Lando got past! Lando got past Nico Hülkenberg. Come on. Yeah, Nico has to pit this lap. I mean, he cannot keep holding everyone back at this pace. He's just not even racing anymore. Yeah, there's no tire left there. No tire. He's sliding every corner. No, he's not coming in. Somehow. And now it's Yuki Tsunoda's turn to get past Nico Hülkenberg. I was laughing and didn't see the overtake. He didn't miss anything. It was okay. Oh, Russell may be coming in. We're seeing some tires being warmed. Ocon, it's getting darker. Tire temperature and track temperature have both been dropping steadily from, the sun going down. It was a bit of a gloomy message. It's getting darker. And now Ocon comes out and he's emo. He's got like the hair and the eyes with the eyeliner. And he only wears black now. It's not okay, I'm a Lando fan, lol. Where Norris just got past Nico Hülkenberg and he's already opened up a 3-second gap. P10. So boring, yes. The darkness emerged from darkness. Nico Hülkenberg? I think we need to pit. Yeah, I mean, he's been told to stay out, stay out. The only chance we have is to wait for a safety car. He's been told. So he's gonna try and wait it out, but eventually he's gonna have to stop. I mean, you cannot finish the race with the same compound that you started it on, with the same tires that you started it on, let alone. Oh, look, a burb. Is there a burb? Where's the burb? Is that a cat? Where? Is there a burb, a cat? Oh dear. Oh dear. Juan Pablo Montoya. 2004? 3? Well, you can do it using one set of tires. It's just not gonna finish in the points. No, you can't. You will be disqualified if you do that. you legally can't. Lap 48 of 51. Just hang on, guys. Just a few laps to go. What do you guys think of the... Can we put up a poll asking what do people think about the sprint format that we've had this weekend? Not the race, but the format itself. And that's Piastri getting past Nico Hülkenberg as well. Can we put up a poll? And if not, well, just let me know, guys, in the comments. What do you think about the new sprint format? The sprint format is awesome. Grash really does seem to like it. I do like it as well, but people think it's a disaster and they hate it and they think it's really boring. But I like it. I think it's fun. I mean, yeah. Okay, do you like this new sprint? Thank you there, Racing Statistics, for the poll. Do you like the new sprint format? Be honest. Be honest. I'm gonna give you my points why I think it's good, and then you can tell me why you think it's bad, or if you agree with me. Okay, let's vote there in the poll. Most people are saying it's over 50% that say no. Fastest lap of the race for El Nano, Fernando Alonso. That's nice. An extra point will come in handy. Okay, 370 votes already cast. Come on, guys, vote there in the poll. As soon as we have around... Oh, yellow flag on the first sector. Yellow flag. Okay, green flag. I thought it was gonna get interesting for a second there, but no. As soon as we have around 500 votes, I will let you guys know what I think, and then we can get going with the rest of the race. 463. By the way, Alex Albon just is getting past Nico Hülkenberg as well. DRS open, main straight. Yep. Yeah, and K-Mag as well. He's just been let through. Makes sense. Okay, most of you don't like it. 55% of you don't like the new sprint format. 27% of you do. I mean, I like it more than the old one, that's for sure. Okay, that was George Russell going a little bit wide there. Yeah, into turn one. Yeah, I mean, I think it's an okay format. I prefer it much more than the previous one that we had. It was just an extra hour added to the race. It would always lead to an entertaining Saturday and a very boring Sunday. I think this one spices it up a little bit. It's just the same race as what we had before, but with an extra sprint in the middle in Saturday. Oh, new fastest lap for Alonso as well. Nice. And okay, so that is Russell gonna be coming in with a new set of softs for the fastest lap of the race. He's only got one lap to do so. One lap to do so. So one warm-up lap and one actual lap, one qualifying lap. Let's see if he can do it. But yeah, I mean, it's like two separate races with two qualifyings. It's better. I mean, I like it even more. I think it's okay to have the 2 qualifying sessions. I don't really like qualifying on Friday, but if we have to do it, yeah, sure. Whatever. But yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's much improved from the previous one, and as long as it's not every weekend, it's 6 weekends this year. I don't think it detracts from anything, and yeah, it's fine. What do you guys think? Nico Hulkenberg finally comes into the pits. Leclerc radio, who's getting wind is getting gustier. Yeah, the tires do not want to go off. The front, oh, that front left did not want to get off the car. So let me guys know, why don't you like this new sprint format as we're starting the final lap of the race? Let me guys know. Let me know, guys. Ocon pit? Ocon didn't pit, no. He has to. He'll be disqualified. No, he's not. He won't come in. He's gonna be disqualified. Okay, let's see. Oh god. Ocon is coming in with the people preparing to celebrate. Oh god. Yeah, there's a lot of people over there. What the hell is going on? Okay, stop, done. What the hell just happened there? Ocon almost ran over 50 people. As Checo Perez comes across the line. I'll get used to it. Sprint complicates already complicated event. That's true. I don't like new thing. That's fair. Checo Perez wins this race. I'll get back to your guys' replies as soon as we're done with this. Checo Perez wins this race in front of Verstappen, who now sets the fastest lap of the race. Charles Leclerc comes home in 3rd place for the first time this season. Alonso's not in the podium, although he's very close. Not a fastest lap though either. P4 for Alonso. Carlos Sainz 23 seconds behind. Okay. Ocon must pit. Yeah, he does. Quit the sprint, take it out of the budget cap. Yeah, that's true. It kind of strains the team's finances if there's a crash or something. That's Sainz across the line, P5. That's Hamilton, P6. Stroll managed to hold on, P7. Too chaotic. Yeah, like this ending to the race. Like the stream if you don't like the sprint yeah, okay, like the stream if you don't like the new sprint format, and like it if you do as well. Okay, let's see if Russell sets the new fastest lap of the race. Across the line. Yeah. He does. Yes, he does. He took the fastest lap of the race. The reverse grid bring more dispute to a short race. Yeah, but we don't have a reverse grid. We have this that we have now. I mean, I get your point. Is it the end of the race? Damn, full of nothingness today. Yeah, it's a nothing sandwich. It was a nothing sandwich. Also got the lap time delayed due to exceeding track limits? Really? Damn. Alonso got so damn close. Yeah, I reckon if there were like 2 extra laps, he would have done it. He would have done it. Alonso was really close. I think the sprint is just isn't executed correctly. Great concept, but having it after main quali makes it feel super underwhelming. Yeah, but it's regular quali, then it's sprint quali, and then it's sprint race. It's to condense it all to one day. But yeah, I get what you see. I get what you're saying. LOL, the circuit management is getting called to the stewards over what happened to Ocon. Yeah, the race is not over. And I think that's it. Based on the old sprint format, okay, there was a paragraph there. Based on the old sprint, the new sprint is entertaining, but over the sprint format, I kind of it's kind of pointless. And if they want to add more races and point, maybe create a mini event that is not for the weekend. Yeah. But I don't think they can do an event that is not official. So, but yeah, that's it for the race. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for hanging on to this snooze fest of a race. Thank you for watching. If you did, again, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the stream if you haven't already. Make sure to follow me on Twitter if you want to listen to me rambling on about Formula 1 outside of race weekends. Yeah, that's kind of it for me, and I will see you all in the next one. That's officially me saying goodbye, but we can keep talking here. My predictions were pretty spot on. Yeah, congratulations, Jose. It was very, very close for Alonso to get on the podium. Very close. The sprint race on Saturday makes it its own mini event in the weekend. That's the point of the change. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I like it. Excellent commentary. Thank you. I try to keep it entertaining, even though it was hard. Nothing is actually happening in this race. No, and it's over now. It's over now. So Verstappen, Perez won in front of Verstappen, then it's Leclerc to complete the points, then it's Alonso, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Lance Stroll, George Russell, Lando Norris, and Yuki Tsunoda closed out the points. Yuki got a point. That's good. Oscar Piastri and everyone behind didn't get in the points. That's Alex Albon, Magnussen, Gasly, Ocon, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Bottas, and that's it. But yeah. Good point for Yuki. Good point for Yuki. And I already said goodbye. It was a bizarre end to a race. I was kind of talking about something else, and Ocon almost ran over 500 people. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all for Miami next time. Yeah, I think it's Miami. See you.